So today we're gonna start our Scyther run, and obviously we picked Scyther, and we've replaced Chikorita so that our rival will have Cyndaquil, the hardest for us to fight. And we named the Scyther Bugsy, since this is a Johto Aces challenge. Scyther actually has pretty good stats. 110 attack and 105 speed are really good, so this run won't be hard, and we're decently bulky with 80 defenses and 70 health too. By level up, we get some good moves, but it's not really that good for coverage, and bug and flying isn't the greatest. By TM, however, we get a lot of good moves like Brick Break and Giga Impact and Steel Wing, but I don't think we'll be using either of those good moves because they're all post-game, if I remember right. So now for the first rival fight. It's not hard at all we do is focus energy, use Leer once, accidentally use focus energy a second time, even though that's not how that works, and then hit him with 2 quick attacks, and win very easily. So it's not a big deal, even with this Cyndaquil. I name our rival Jasmine, because I figure she'll be the hardest gym leader for us to fight, since she's a steel-type gym leader, and we're just a bug and flying type Pokemon. Now for Faulkner, he's the first gym leader, so he might be easy, but he's also a flying type specialist, which makes him a little more difficult. We send in Scyther on Pidgey, of course, and we don't take any damage. He just goes for Sand Attack one time, and we get lucky and don't miss anything else throughout the rest of the battle. Out comes Pidgeotto, and that's not good. We take a lot of damage from Gust, and it's like a 4-hit KO for us. We get it down to about yellow, and then we get really lucky and crit to take it out, winning the first gym badge at level 13. Hey look, it's Bugsy, our namesake, and this attempt does not go well at all. We take way more damage than we can deal back, so we completely get destroyed just by a Scyther. And I don't think we could have beaten a Metapod or Kakuna afterwards. I think they would have been able to stall us out long enough. So I decide, let's go beat the rival and try again after. And surprisingly, we can't beat the rival either. He puts a curse on us with Ghastly, so we take way too much damage over time. And Quilava doesn't even have to attack. It can just use Smokescreen, and then we can't hit it to beat it. So he can just stall us out like an annoying jerk he is. So we go back to Bugsy, I guess, and after a little grinding to hit level 21 and get Wing Attack, since it's only 3 levels away anyways, we destroy him. He stands no chance at all. We one-shot Scyther, then we one-shot Metapod, then we one-shot Kakuna, making this the easiest gym badge ever. No contest at all. Now, we beat Bugsy, so we can definitely beat our rival. He doesn't stand a chance. So he goes for Mean Look on Ghastly, which doesn't matter at all when we go for Focus Energy. We then hit him with a Pursuit to take him out. Out comes Quilava. He just goes for Smokescreen like he always does. We hit him with a Wing Attack and then a Quick Attack to take him out. Then comes Zubat, and we just hit it with 1 Wing Attack to take it out too. And he didn't even hit us at all, and we won the rival fight. Now for Whitney, and this gym can be really hard if you're not prepared to deal with Stomp, Rollout, and Metronome. We take care of Clefairy really easily since it got Water Gun from Metronome. Out comes Miltank. We hit 2 Wing Attacks before she even hits a Rollout since she missed her first one. And then after that, she just keeps spamming Milk Drink. Well, we just spam Wing Attack, and unfortunately for her, Wing Attack, in the end, deals more damage and finally takes her out, winning us the 3rd gym badge. Now for the Burn Tower rival fight, and this one can be hard because of his Magnemite. He starts with Ghastly, which isn't a big deal. We can set up Focus Energy while it just goes for Mean Look. I don't know why he keeps doing that. He seems to not realize that we're doing a single Pokemon run. We then beat it with Pursuit, and out comes Quilava, who just goes for Smokescreen, like always, not dealing any damage, but we take it out with Wing Attack. And out comes Magnemite. We miss our first Pursuit, so he gets to hit us with a Thunder Wave. But we have Quick Attack, so it's not too big of a deal. And we hit him with that a few times while he misses Supersonic repeatedly. Luckily, he's on low health, so it shouldn't be a big deal. He hits us with Supersonic, we get paralyzed and hit ourselves, and then he hits us with some Thunder Shocks and a Sonic Boom, so we're at really low health. but then he just goes for Supersonic and misses and keeps wasting turns doing that, while we take him out with Quick Attack. And his final Pokemon, Zubat, comes out. He hasn't learned his lesson and misses Supersonic, while we get a crit Wing Attack, so we beat him finally. Hey look, it's the 4th gym leader, Morty. And we take out his Ghastly one shot with the Pursuit, and out comes Gengar for some reason. I don't know why he sent that out second. We hit it with a Wing Attack, take it down to about a third. He heals back up with his Citrus Berry. I made the bad play of going for Pursuit, because I didn't realize that it's actually a little bit weaker than Wing Attack. So he lives, which gives him the chance to heal next turn, meaning we have to take 2 more Wing Attacks to take him down. And he has 2 more Hauntors left, but they can't do anything because we outspeed and one-shot them both with Wing Attack, getting us the 4th gym badge. Hey look, it's Chuck. I wonder who would win a fight. A fighting type Pokemon, or something that quad resists fighting. He leads with Primeape, and we beat him easily. One shot with Wing Attack. Out comes Poliwrath. It's just a 2-shot with Wing Attack, because he just goes for Surf, and that doesn't do very much damage. So we get the 5th gym badge. Now for Jasmine, who I think will be the hardest. And she definitely was, as you can tell by the fact that we're now level 45. We one-shot both of our Magnemites with Rock Smash, which is part of the reason we're such a high level, and out comes Steelix. And man, is it bulky. It takes less than half health from a critical hit Rock Smash. And after that, we just have to hit it with Rock Smash after Rock Smash, and hope we get enough defense drops, and hope it doesn't beat us with Rock Throw. And eventually we get enough defense drops that we can get it down to just less than half, and then finish it off from there, winning us the 6th gym badge. Hey, and now it's time for Price after clearing out the Team Rocket hideout, of course. We set up Focus Energy on his Seal, which is not a bad idea since he just goes for Icy Wind, which doesn't deal much, and we're still faster even after the speed drop. We then one-shot it with Wing Attack. Out comes Dugong, we one-shot it with a crit Rock Smash, and now for Piloswine. Piloswine does a lot of damage with Blizzard. Luckily we managed to just barely live 2, and deal enough damage while he heals up to barely win with only 8 health left, getting us the 7th gym badge. Hey look, it's our rival Jasmine, back again. And we 2-shot his Golbat real easily with a Wing Attack into a Night Slash, before he deals barely any damage with Air Cutter. And out comes Quilava, and Quilava doesn't even hit us. None of the rest of his Pokemon hit us. We one-shot him with Wing Attack, then Rock Smash again, then Night Slash, beating the rival easily. He didn't stand a chance. And now for the final gym leader, Claire. She leads with Gyarados, so we're intimidated. But that doesn't matter, because we just set up 2 Swords Dances in her face, and she won't do anything about it. So we have +3 attack, and one-shot her whole team with Wing Attack, with an added crit on Kingdra, just to make fun of her, getting the 8th gym badge. No wonder she doesn't want to give it to us. I wouldn't either. Hey look, it's Jasmine once again, and this is the last time. And we just set up Swords Dance on his Sneasel, because he won't do anything about it with his non-physical ice move. And we one-shot all of his team. Rock Smash, Wing Attack, Rock Smash, and Night Slash. Own. I would be upset if I lost to a Scyther. I mean, I did lose to a Scyther before against Bugsy, I suppose. So this is the last fight against him, and we won. Now for the Elite Four. And these are our stats before the Elite Four. We're level 64, so we're really high leveled over every Pokemon, even Lance's somehow. And our stats are really good. All of them are over 100. And the 2 most important ones, attack and speed, are 177 and 173. So I think we'll be okay. And we've got a pretty good moveset. Night Slash, Rock Smash, Wing Attack, Swords Dance. We can hit basically anything super effectively, I think. So this won't be too hard at all. First, Will. His first Xatu and Jinx aren't hard at all. We one-shot him easily. His second Xatu barely lives a hit, so he heals back up, and then we have to 2-shot him. Out comes Executor. It's a 3-shot since he has to heal back up after taking all the way down to red. And then comes Slowbro, we take it all the way down the red, he heals back up, and then we hit him with 2 wing attacks and win. So it's not too bad. And now for Koga, we one-shot Gyarados with wing attack, out comes Crobat, 2-shot it with wing attack, even through the berry. One-shot Venomoth with wing attack, and out comes Fortress. Don't know why I mixed those two up. 2-shot it with wing attack, even though it goes for protected between it doesn't really matter. And here's his final Pokemon, Muck, and guess what happens? We 2-shot it with wing attack too, making an easy Poison Elite Four fight. And now for Bruno, and he's not too difficult either. 1-shot Hitmontop, out comes Onyx. He gets down to a sliver after 2 Rock Smashes, and we take a lot from Rock Slide. But then we Swords Dance while he heals up, and then 1-shot all of his other Pokemon. He didn't really stand too much of a chance. And the final Elite Four member, Garen. Rock Smash does a little more than half to Umbreon, but it just goes for double team. And then we hit it with the second one to take it out. Murkrow comes in, 1 hit with wing attack. In comes Houndoom, it goes for Nasty Plot, but we hit it with wing attack, which takes it down to just a little bit of health left, and then it heals with its Citrus Berry. So the next turn we can take it out. In comes Vileplume, and that's an easy 1-shot with wing attack, and last is our Gengar, which isn't a dark type, but neither is Vileplume, so it's kinda weird. And Gengar just gets 1-shot by Night Slash, making this a very easy fight. She didn't even hit us once. And finally, we've made it to Lance, the Johto Pokemon champion, and our first attempt goes horribly. We go for Swords Dance to get rid of the Intimidate from Gyarados, and then get frozen from Ice Fang for 4 turns while he takes us out. So yeah. So we'll have to try a few more times, it seems. And after beating all of the Elite Four again and making it all the way back to Lance, he sends out Gyarados first, like always, and he intimidates, but we go for Swords Dance, and then he hits us with Ice Fang. The next turn, we hit Wing Attack and take him down to just a sliver, but he hits a second Ice Fang, and then he full restores to get all the way back to full. And while he heals up, I use Swords Dance the second time, so now we have +3 attack. I use Wing Attack again to 1-shot Gyarados, use Night Slash to 1-shot Aerodactyl, and then use Wing Attack to 1-shot his other 4 Pokemon. That was really anticlimactic, but nevertheless, we beat the game and beat the champion. And with that, we're in the Hall of Fame! We've won! But it's not over yet, because you know in HeartGold and Soul Silver, you can go to Kanto. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna beat all the Kanto gyms and go fight Red. So I'm just gonna skip straight to the blue fight, because none of the other gym leader battles were particularly interesting. He starts off with Executor, like he usually does, and gets Trick Room off on the first turn, where we Swords Dance, so we'll one-shot all of his Pokemon, most likely, and be able to deal with his Intimidate. He then hits Hypnosis afterwards. And while we're asleep, he does hit us with 1 Psychic, but we get lucky and wake up right away and hit him with an X-Scissor and take him out in 1 shot, of course. And out comes Arcanine, and this is part of the reason I set up Swords Dance, because it has Intimidate. And since Trick Room is up, it hits us with a Flare Blitz for massive damage, nearly taking us out. And luckily, Flare Blitz makes him take a lot of damage in recoil, meaning Wing Attack definitely one-shots him. And then out comes Rhydon, and this Pokemon has ended a lot of my previous attempts at this gym battle. Luckily for us, he misses Stone Edge, which is only 80 accuracy, and then we hit him with Rock Smash, hitting about 3/4 of his health. And Trick Room ends this turn, so next turn we'll go first and be able to take him out with a follow-up Rock Smash, since he won't heal. Out comes Gyarados, his 5th Pokemon, and this is the second reason I set up Swords Dance, because this also has Intimidate. We take him down to just a sliver, probably just 1 health with Wing Attack, and he uses Dragon Dance. The next turn, he heals up, and we hit him with a critical hit Wing Attack to take him out so he can't have a chance to hit us. And then both of his last 2 Pokemon, Pidgeot and Machamp, get taken up by 1 Wing Attack each, winning us the 8th Kanto Gym Badge and our 16th Gym Badge total. And we get the Rock Climb TM, meaning that we can go up to Mount Silver and fight Red. And now to fight Red. And we did okay. We one-shot his Pikachu with X-Scissor, and out comes Charizard. We do a lot of damage with the crit, but just barely don't take it out. And it uses Flare Blitz. And even with an Aqua Berry, which weakens fire type attacks by half, I believe, it still does over half of our health. So that we just don't have enough left to deal with his other 4 Pokemon. When Lapras comes out, we hit it with a wing attack, which would do the most amount of damage. However, it just doesn't cut it. It barely does over half. And then he could just hit us with 1 Blizzard to finish us off. So I don't think we can beat Red, because this was my best attempt. So, that's the end, right? Actually, it's not. I did a second run of this, completely by accident, because I thought I lost all of the previous run's footage that you just watched all of. However, in the second run, I got a Scyther with Technician. Technician boosts moves that are under 60 base power by 50%, so a move that's 60 base power will be 90 base power. This means that Rock Smash and Wing Attack would be 60 and 90 before Stab or Super Effective with Technician. So let's see if we can do any better with Technician instead of Swarm, which is Scyther's normal ability. And so here it is, my red attempt, my best red attempt at least, with Technician Scyther instead. So I set up Swords Dance on his Pikachu, so that way I can definitely one-shot Lapras and Blastoise and Snorlax, because his team is so tanky for some reason. And he hits us with Volt Tackle. And even with Wakan Berry, which weakens electric-type moves by 50%, just like the Aqua Berry for fire, it still does 3/4 of our health, which doesn't leave us near enough to live any hit, and I don't even think we'll live hail damage. We one-shot Pikachu with X-Scissor, we didn't even need Sword Stance for that, and we one-shot Charizard with Wing Attack. We might not have needed Sword Stance for that, though it's better safe than sorry. And out comes Lapras, the thing that would always end my run last time, and we one-shot Lapras with Rock Smash, of all things, which is so good. Unfortunately, we're left with only 6 health after taking hail damage when Snorlax comes out. And we one-shot Snorlax too with Rock Smash, and that's insane. However, we died to hail damage, like I thought we would. And that's really unfortunate, because I think we probably could have one-shot Venusaur and Blastoise too. The only issue is, of course, hail. I think we could have won if either we had a better Scyther with like peak defense and health and attack, or we had a different Pokemon purely to set up Sun and then swap out or die, so that way we don't take hail damage for at least a little while. But I feel like that kind of goes against the rules of solo Scyther run, don't you think? But anyways, thanks for watching this. This run was pretty easy for the most part, so it wasn't bad, and it was kind of fun too, watching Scyther one-shot everything if you use Sword Stance. The next run will be a Magby run in Pokemon Black. I've played Pokemon Black before, but I've never beaten it, so this will be a fun experience and a fun challenge. I hope you enjoyed this challenge video, and maybe you'll go back and watch some of my older ones, or you'll watch my next one when that one releases. Thanks for watching, and stay silly.